Hi, my name is Jared Fossick. Today I'm going to be covering my Timber Roads and Harvesting Roads report on the Johns Reed Road out on the Blackfoot River. Today I'm going to go ahead and cover legacy roads and why they're here, channelization and how it affected the floodplains, road maintenance and why they decided to move to a paved road versus keeping the old gravel road, current conditions. Then we're going to take a look at Gold Creek and compare the two. And then I'd also like to send a special thanks to the Missoula BLM Field Office for helping supply all the information for this report. Thanks. Many of our legacy roads exist in the river corridors because of the ease of access in order to get back to timber. If you look in the photo right here, depicted in the two red shapes right here, is what was once the floodplain. But due to the legacy roads that were put through this area, the river's now kind of channelized and worked its way down, and it doesn't act as a floodplain as it once did. This photo shows how many of the roadways would be right up next to the river in the attempt to find the path of least resistance. In many of our modern river systems, we can see a lot of downcutting and channelization. As seen in this video, on the left and right, we have high banks, which was once a floodplain, has now been transferred over to a dry conifer forest. Here's a photo that shows the current high water mark, and if we look a little bit above it, we can see what was once the old floodplain. In many areas, we can see roadways on both sides of the river. This is due to the high cost of building bridges, and this restricts the river even further. Here's a map of the 5.7 miles that they decided to pave. In addition to that, there's also a document that shows the cost analysis of going to the gravel versus a paved road. Here's one of the culvert designs they decided to go with. Then this was measured using a clinometer on a cell phone, which was measured at 7 degrees. Here's a photo of the roadway leading up to that culvert, followed by an aerial shot of the culvert intersecting the roadway. They'd also seeded a lot of the material that they'd pulled up during the construction to prevent it from entering the river system. Not far away, they added these silt fences as an additional protection measure to keep it from entering the river. Seen here is the confluence of the Blackfoot and Gold Creek. Gold Creek doesn't have the roadway system that the Blackfoot does, which adds a little bit more scenic value to it. This video shows how Gold Creek's lack of roads give it a little bit more freedom to move around the landscape.